Okay. Film for about 15 minutes and see the docket, basically, of how well the quality is.
Uncle.
Still alive.
Hello, Arthur. No more desperate, Strauss.
It's in a debtor's nature.
Less desperate, then. Okay, I'll catch you later, then.
Speak to them for me.
Speak! Don't cry, boy. Speak about your gang.
I can't.
Boy.
Whoa! Hold your horses there. It seems the cat has got our
Por
friend here's
favor,
tongue. I was thinking
senor.
Mr. Williamson could have a word.
You ready to talk, boy?
I told you, mister. I told all of you. I don't know nothing, okay? They ain't no friends of mine. I just been ridden with them for a while.
Horseshit. You see, we
Por
heard that
favor,
part, so how about you tell
senor.
the truth? That's what you want me to do.
Hurt him, so the next time he opens his mouth, it is to tell us what is going on. Ah, who am I kidding? One of O'Driscoll's boys couldn't open his mouth, but he'd tell a lie. Screw it. Let's just have some fun. Geld him.
Yeah!
What's he doing? Where's he going?
Oh, don't worry. You're only balls, boy. Just gonna cause you trouble. You know, in Imperial Rome, eunuchs was among the happiest and most loyal of courtiers.
No, you're kidding me, right?
Of course.
You sick bastard! Oh, what do you want from me?
Well, you are gonna talk. The only question is now or after we got these little fellas off.
Okay, listen. I know where O'Driscoll is holed up, and you're right. He don't like you any more than you like him. He's at 6 Point Cabin. I'll take you there. Serious. I don't like him. I mean, I like him even less than I like you, no offense.
Oh, none taken.
Okay, then, partner. Why don't you take a few of us up there right now? I got this, Dutch. Should be fun. All right, you. Come on. Let's go. Let's both hope you ain't trying to trick us, O'Driscoll.
I ain't no O'Driscoll.
You sure as shit was. John, Bill, come here. We got a social call needs making. Where we heading?
We're up into the hills behind Valentine. I'll show you.
John, you take this little rattlesnake with you. Any nonsense, kill him. You're gonna pay your buddies our respects.
He taking us to Combe?
That's what he says. Come on.
I'm taking you to him. Look, I'll give you more directions when we're close. But if I know where we are, it's up past Valentine.
All right, I'll leave. Sharing saddle with an O'Driscoll. Who'd have thought?
How many times I gotta say?
O'Driscoll.
I ain't an O'Driscoll.
You sure look like one, and you smell like... God damn. You smell like one, too.
I smell like horse shit.
That's right. Boy, are you high.
Bruh.
Morgan! You got throwing knives in your saddlebag. Dud said that you might... I was asked to give them, and I'm doing you the further courtesy of telling you about it.
Next time you want to give me something, how about you give it to me, instead of hiding it somewhere, hoping the opportunity comes up to mention it.
Last goddamn favor I do you.
Hey,
Favor.
hey. If I got my bearings, it's over here. Yeah, I know this country. Take this track up through the rocks.
How you holding up, John?
Fine.
No.
Still ain't right, but I'm fine.
You damn well should be after all that bed rest.
Hey, all right. Abigail wouldn't let me up. You know her. She won't be reasoned with.
Well,
That's a good one.
when you was having a failure of reason, and hiding behind your woman, we were getting shot at.
And I'd do the same for you, if you was in a bad way.
I hope so. but I fear you don't know how to help anyone. Except in yourself.
You see, O'Driscoll? If this is how he treats his friends, imagine what he does to his enemies.
I got an inkling of what you all do to your enemies when you put those gelding tongs to my parts.
Bill, you still got those tongs?
I got a knife. Won't be so clean, but it'll do the job.
Keep that in your mind, young feller.
That
Right
was
at the forefront of it.
I swear, I promise, I am taking you to comb as best as I can. You'll see, I'll make good. Now we go left, road will take us up and around.
think about rent. How we gonna pay? Is that
Those are the hills. Head for them.
Save your horses, we
everybody
gotta
in that
climb, boys.
movie? Because
You
I've
know,
never seen
You all ain't
a
that
live action
different from
thing.
the O'Driscolls.
ever.
What did you just say?
I've been watching you all these weeks, and,
You've been tied to a tree. You don't know nothing about this gang.
yeah, well,
Everyone in the
I'd say
movie.
you don't know much about the
I'm
O'Driscolls.
pretty sure
Maybe I
besides
know
from
more about you than you know
Rosario
about them.
was
And I
on
know all about
the
them,
like
so...
original Broadway casting.
Tell us then, how are we like those mongrel
fascinating.
dogs?
You're outlawed like them.
I don't
You're out to
know if
survive
she's
like them.
supposed to sound like
You
if the
live
character's
rough.
Mimi
You live hard.
is supposed to sound
Fighting
like
the
that.
law. Nature.
But
You're out for yourself.
go off, I guess. I don't know.
This is why
She's
you're
a
an
good
O'Driscoll,
actress.
O'Driscoll.
I
You're
don't
out to
know, I
survive.
don't think I've ever seen
We're
her
out to
in anything
live.
besides the
Free.
Mandalorian
Combs a sneak thief and a killer.
and
Dutch
Ahsoka,
is
which
more like a teacher.
I don't care. I like
From where
I like
I've
the
been,
show
you
Ahsoka.
just look the same as all.
Then you looked, but
I
you
don't know.
ain't
I
seen.
liked a lot of
John, shut that
Disney.
boy up.
Enough out of you.
Disney
Boys,
Star Wars. eh.
we're
Like
almost
no,
on.
I liked it.
Now,
Like
who
just have
knows
fun.
if this
Jesus
son of a
Christ, it's
bitch we got with
fiction.
us is talking true,
Like literally
but
just
if
have
it's what
fun.
he says it
Like
is,
far, far away. Like
Cole
literally all these
Driscoll's
stories
here.
are campfire stories. Like what
we
the hell are you
can
talking
end
about?
years of fighting.
Now,
Here and
look,
now.
those
Okay,
sequels
now
with
cut
Ray,
left up here. We
they
go
could have
down the hill
been
into
better,
the
but they're
forest.
not like
We're going in
the
quiet,
worst thing
Taking 'em
ever.
out
Like Jesus
as we find.
Christ.
trying not
Like, if
to
you,
set
like-
things off. But if we do,
Look,
we move quick
if you
and
have to
hard.
subtract something to
Settle
make
this like we
something
know how,
else
okay?
better, then it's
Okay,
okay.
by
It's
me.
problematic,
With you,
but
Morgan.
All right, then.
at least
Through the
try
trees
to enjoy
here.
something. Like, don't go immediately like, oh, I hate it. Like, no. Like, what are you talking about? But
Hey, we're real close.
I
I'd
like
leave
the
your horses the
idea
other side of this
of-
clearing.
I'll
yeah,
get my
Ahsoka. Let me
guns
go back
off
to
the horse,
Ahsoka.
and I'm ready.
Of the show Ahsoka.
Easy, Bill.
Of
Quiet.
oh, I like Ahsoka. She's one of my favorite. She's one of my favorite Jedi. Like I think she's my favorite Jedi. And her and Qui-Gon and
This is it. The cabin's just the other side of this
let
hill.
me start thinking
Okay.
of Jedi. No, you know what? No,
Off your
no.
horse.
Let me talk about the show first.
Let's go.
The show.
You gonna get them
Now
knives?
I went
I
into it
said easy.
like literally coming off of Clone Wars. Like I had
Follow
written
me,
down all the
alright?
Star Wars
It ain't
projects that I
We
knew
might have
about
shared a
and
horse,
everything,
but we ain't friends.
and it
Remember,
said Ahsoka
watching you
2023 or
every
whatever the hell it
moment.
came out. But
I'm gonna shop you now.
I went
Come
into
on.
it,
It'd be
had
suicide.
just finished
Die, boy.
Clone Wars,
You'll lose your balls first.
watching Rebels, almost about to finish Rebels,
There, you see?
and then finishing Rebels, and knowing where Ahsoka's journey had landed
Okay,
and where it
get
went.
down.
Cabin's in the clearing now.
And
There'll be a bunch of fellers hanging out there too.
Are these fellas armed?
Armed, drunk, wary of strangers. Yup.
And Colm O'Driscoll?
basically
He'll be holed up in
being
his
like,
cabin.
she
Passed out.
is
booze blind,
one
likely
of
as
the
not.
best written
Over there. Someone's coming.
characters in Star Wars. Like, not even kidding. Like, I can't think of a better written
I'm gonna dread it.
character.
I'll catch up.
Kanan Jarrus, yeah,
No,
okay,
we ain't gonna
but he
fall for
died.
that.
Like, I'm
Wait,
not
so you can tell
discounting him,
yourself.
discrediting him,
Yeah,
but he
yeah,
died.
yeah.
Ezra
If
Bridger,
anyone's actually
yeah,
gonna shoot the
okay, yeah.
messenger,
I want a
it'd be
little
that
bit
mean
more
son of
from
a
him.
bitch.
Like, I wish we had more of him. Like, I wish we had more seasons with him, like, as a fully realized
What are we doing about
Jedi.
the pit, Sir Morgan? One by the tree.
I'm gonna deal with this first.
Okay. Me. Go to work. We're waiting. Us two. What's the plan?
Keep back where they won't hear us. When I move, you move. Take them out at a distance.
I can do that.
Another on the camp. I left our guide up there. He's meek as a little lamb.
He better be.
Feather on the log. What we doing about him?
This one's mine. We need it done right.
Go on and show us then. Perimeter.
Wait on my mark. I'm gonna take a look at these boys.
Sure thing.
Run and hide if you know what's good for you.
That one's been riding with Dutch for years.
What are you hiding out in the woods for? Back to the cabin. Let's make a stand.
We got him. Rose in.
We catch you unawares!
Uh-oh. Bam. Don't the Irish.
Oh, this is done.
This is quite a... That's it!
Leave them. Comb's still. Leave them. Comb's still here.
Hey, he said Combs be in the captain.
I'll check. You look out here.
You all right?
Sure. Thank you. Colm O'Driscoll. He ain't here. You set us up. Come here!
What?
You set us up.
No, I didn't.
You did. Colm O'Driscoll ain't here!
He was here, I swear. If I was setting you up, I wouldn't have saved your life.
It's a good point, Arthur.
All right, then, go on. Get out of here.
Hey?
I won't kill you.
I didn't set you
Get
up.
lost.
Get lost.
I'm letting you run away. Now go on. Get out of here.
That's as good as killing me. Out there, without you, Colm O'Driscoll's gonna lose his mind about this.
So?
So I'm one of you now.
Give me a break. All right, then. But I'm warning you.
Oh, I know.
Come on, let's get to camp.
So you got the cash then?
What cash?
Yeah, there's usually some cash in the chimney.
I'll check it. Rest of you boys get to camp quick.
See, Arthur? Yeah, I ain't so bad.
Hey, Bill. You tell Dutch old Kieran ain't worth killing. Just yet. Right, you
Yeah.
are.
Oh, anyways, about Ahsoka. She's like, I would say she's my favorite character. I'm confident in saying that. Yeah. But I went into Ahsoka being excited for it, because I had already watched The Mandalorian before watching Rebels or Clone Wars, the show. Okay, so this is how I started watching Star Wars. Movies first, original trilogy, prequels, sequels, then shows. And I started with The Mandalorian because it was live action, and it was 3 seasons. Yes, it was 3 seasons. And then before I watched The Mandalorian, I had watched the off-kilter, like standalones, like not Andor, Rogue One, Solo. Like for the most part, I did it in order of release, except Clone Wars and Rebels, because those had come out years before anything, before Mandalorian or yeah. So those had come out before Mandalorian in a lot of movies that were standalone movies. So I'd watch the movies, then Mandalorian, because it was live action.
At least you got
And
something tucked away.
then I could... Okay, hold on. Hear me out. I did not finish Andor season 1, because this was before season 2 ever was announced, I'm pretty sure, or even came out. And how do I say it? It was just very different from the shows that I had watched up until then. So yeah, but okay, off that topic, and then that's when, after whatever the last show was, I'm pretty sure it was Mandalorian. Like when I couldn't get into Andor, it was the Mandalorian, and then after I finished the Mandalorian, Ahsoka had showed up, and I was like, who is that? I was like, who is that? And I did not want to look anything up. I did not even know Darth Vader is Luke's, not Luke Skywalker's father. I meant, like, I didn't know Darth Vader was Anakin. I didn't even know what Anakin was. I didn't even know who Anakin was. Yikes. So, yeah. Oh, shit.
You stop right where you are. Stop, you fool! Now!
You want this?
Go on and move.
You almost got shot, idiot.
Whoa.
Think this through, you
Time for the
fool!
law. Amen to that.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. God damn it. He's shooting at me. Damn it. Okay. if the best thing to do is to get arrested. Jesus Christ, I did not even mean to do that. Here we go. Here we go. Alright. Do I really? Yeah. Just get me arrested.
Best you just give up before you
Don't
make
kill
this
me.
any worse, mister. Shit! You're gonna come with me this second.
Alright, I'm going. Jesus. God, that's just gonna
You
be so
had this
annoying.
coming.
Okay, anyways, besides the point. I did not know who Ahsoka was before I watched The Mandalorian, because obviously, if you never watched Clone Wars, the show, or Rebels, you would not have any idea, no clue who Ahsoka is. That being said, I watched The Mandalorian before Rebels and Clone Wars, the show. And I was like, who is that? What's happening? And then I realized at one point, they might have said it. I don't know if I'm lying, because I haven't rewatched The Mandalorian since I watched it the first time. But I've only watched it once. I tried to rewatch it, but then I got distracted with other stuff. But then I was like, okay, who is that? I didn't want to look it up or anything because I didn't want to get spoiled, because I'm like, she'll probably be in the shows that I haven't watched yet. Okay, besides the point. I then started watching, didn't watch Andor, then I started watching
You okay, boy?
Clone Wars, the TV show. So, Clone Wars, then I had finished it, I'm pretty sure I had finished it in, God, it's hard to say. I should have kept track of the dates, but I want to say I finished it in 2022 or 2023. Before Ahsoka came out. I definitely know I finished it before Ahsoka came out. Not before it was announced, I don't think, but definitely before it came out. So I was like, in the beginning, you know, she's kind of like a bratty little teenager. You're like, who is this? She's kind of annoying. What's going on? And then she grows on you, like everything else, like everybody else.
I ain't seen so much as a
She grows on you. She grows on people. Like, she's the best ever. And then I was like, oh my god, she's like my favorite character. And Anakin was like really growing on me. When I first watched the prequels, I loved them. They were my favorites out of the movies I had watched. Like, they were so cool. I loved the first one with the pod racing, and the second one with Naboo and Tatooine, going back to Tatooine again. The first ones, the original ones, I love them too, obviously, clearly, but the prequels were my favorites, like, hands down, with the clones, and Obi-Wan, and Qui-Gon, and the Duel of Fates, and Maul, like, it's just everything so, like, everything awesome about Star Wars that people love was in the prequels. Like, I was so fascinated by everyone. Like, I was, like, Mace Windu, like, are you kidding me? Young Yoda before he went crazy, like, it was so good. Like, I remember, I was like, Revenge of the Sith, like, I rewatched that movie so many times, it was insane. Like, I rewatched it so many times. You wanna take her from me? Oops. You wanna take her from me? You have done that yourself. Like, it's so good. But so getting more backstory with Anakin and with Obi-Wan and with just everything that was happening in the Clone Wars, and how did we get from Clone Wars to Revenge of the Sith, was so fascinating to me. And that's why I love Clone Wars, the TV show. So I was like, oh my god, they're explaining everything. So, and some of the episodes, I was like, what's
I'm
going
working on a
on?
project.
Because a character had
Photography.
died, and
Yeah, I
then a
guess that
few
bit.
episodes after the
course.
character had died, he showed
Wildlife.
up.
That's
And
my
so
thing.
I looked that up,
Well, that's what I want to be my
and they were
thing.
like, oh
If I
yeah,
have to
some of
take
the
another
episodes
picture,
are out of like
grumpy housefrau,
order, and I'm like,
pompous
what is
middle-class
going on?
burger, I will feed
And
myself to the
anyways, but
lions. Stand here.
besides the point, besides that point,
There.
that
Albert Mason.
Arthur Morgan.
Pleasure. I'm trying to
that
find and capture
Ahsoka, the
images
character, this whole
of our
thing,
great
this whole
predators
spiel is
before our
just to
greatest
get to
predators.
Ahsoka.
Kill them all and
That
stick them on
Ahsoka
some clubhouse wall.
was
Good
one of my
luck with
favorite
that.
characters,
Yes.
like ever.
Not the easiest.
And then
well,
Rebels happened,
I
and I
love a
was like,
challenge.
"Where's Ahsoka? Like,
The
what's
trick
happening with Ahsoka?"
is to
And
leave
then
a
at
big
one
load of
point, when
meat
Fulcrum,
and
that
relax.
symbol
Pray they
of
don't mistake me for
Fulcrum,
lunch.
I was like, "There's
Good
no
heavens.
way.
My bag,
There's
that thing is
no
robbing me.
way."
Oh,
I was
good
like,
heavens.
"No.
Don't worry.
Do I know that symbol
That
somewhere?
thing is a
Wait a
coyote.
minute." Like,
Sneaky one, too. Wildlife.
I was like,
talk.
"Wait a minute. That can't be her." Like, no. Like, she's no. Her a rebel? What? Like that's so out of the blue.
And Kyle, don't think about coming back.
And then it was revealed. Yep, that's her. And they had that episode with the clones. Oh my god, that episode is so sick. But the clones that didn't have their chip removed, I was like, this is so sick. Like, literally, where did the clones that didn't die or didn't have their chip removed, where did they
Got
go?
your bag.
Like,
Thank you.
and then, okay, this
Bag full
all
of
leads
meat
up
will
to
tend
the
bring
moment,
out the worst in the
moments
local
of
population.
Ahsoka
You are a gentleman.
The
The bag also
show
had a lot of my
coming out.
supplies. You've saved me days.
And
Can't
the
thank you
first
enough.
thing in my head is,
Thank you.
I am excited. Something is
You take care,
happening with
sir.
Ahsoka.
I ain't the one trying
Sabine
to
is
get
gonna
myself
be in
eaten.
it.
I realize
Hera's
I am
gonna
a fool.
be in it.
Forgive me.
Ahsoka is the main
Thank you
focus
very much
of
once
the
again.
show. Like, we're getting more something. Like, this was before. I'm pretty sure it was before the Mandalorian. I don't know. It might have, like, the timeline wise, I don't know what timeline it is, but it's something. I don't know. I have to look it up, but I'm assuming this is after the Mandalorian. I don't know. Maybe it's after. I'm pretty sure it's after. But then I was like, oh my god, Ahsoka the show. This is so exciting. And this is like the time where Star Wars was announcing a lot of like stuff, like the Star Wars Expo. Like, they announced Skeleton Crew, they announced Ahsoka, they announced Andor Season 2. They announced just a lot of stuff. And I was so excited. I was like, this show's my favorite character. This show's gonna, I wonder what the show's gonna be about. Like, what's gonna happen, like, blah, 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 blah. And people went into it with just saying, oh, Rebel Season 3, Rebel Season 3, Rebel Season 3, or Rebel Season 4, or whatever the hell. And it kind of, like, I'm not saying it fully was, because it was mostly about Ahsoka, but it did have obvious Rebels influence, because hello, like, what the hell else is you know, like, duh, like, what are you talking, like, duh. And at the end of the show, I was like, I feel great. I feel better. Like, something happened with the universe. With Shinhati and Balin's, Balin. And Sabine getting that quote-unquote Jedi training.
He's off trying to find out.
Been in the Blackwater, see
the
how things
Ezra
lie.
Bridger of it all,
Pinkertons,
getting
bounty
to
hunters,
see the
pictures of
space
Dutch,
worlds.
Isaiah.
Oh my god,
A lot of money sitting in that
I was
town.
gagged.
that's
I
where
was
it's gonna
gagged. I was
remain
literally
for
like,
now.
oh my god, gagged. And then
They
at
hang
the ending,
Sean, I wonder.
Think he's
when
bait.
they're
Well, they
and
wanna
the,
try
oh my
Baba
god, and the
bait.
sisters, the Night
Gentlemen,
Sisters. Oh,
Sean has been
if you've
moved
ever
up the
played,
upper Montana, then
if you
to a
ever
federal
played
prison
any of
out
the
west.
Jedi Order game, like
we
the
can't be
Jedi
rescuing people from some federal prison. We either rescue him now
Jedi
or
Fallen Order,
cut him loose.
Jedi,
I'm not cutting anyone loose.
just the Jedi games.
course not.
You know what I'm
Ike's
talking about,
Skeletons, boys.
Jedi.
I'm moving him to a camp
Why am I not
nearby
remembering
before
the
handing him
name?
over to the government.
So, I guess
Yeah, Jedi Fallen
we
Order
need to stop them before
and
they get to camp. Charles,
Jedi Survivor.
why don't you head up on the north side? And we'll head up on the other side of the
are
valley and meet you. That way
missing
we
out,
have them
and
in either
they
direction.
have so much,
Javier,
so
Josiah,
much.
come on. Let's go see.
Night Sister, specifically in the first one,
You know
they have.
what?
We literally
The
get to go
or
to
people whom the government
to
like seem to be
where Darth
very
Maul's from.
angry.
Sure.
What's it called?
We'll
Damn.
rescue Sean and then we'll get ourselves lost. Good and proper. It's a big country.
I hope so.
That, where Marin is from, yeah. I don't know. I forgot. Damn. I should probably replay the first game. I dread replaying the first game. It's just so it's so
Follow me.
long and drawn out.
Let's see
And
if we can
the
track
map
down this boat.
situation and
your eyes
the
open for
fast
Pinkertons.
travel situation
They
is
got
just
patrols out all over this
horrible,
area.
and I hate
Yes,
playing it. It's
south
so
of
bad.
the river, West Elizabeth isn't a very
but,
welcoming place
yeah.
right now.
So
It's definitely as bad as we
Then-
feared in there,
I'm
Arthur.
just like, Ahsoka. It was great. It was a
Down
great.
there.
It was a great show. I loved
Reckon
it.
those might be our boys.
Like
All right, gentlemen, follow
I
me.
literally loved it. Like it was. It wrapped everything up in a nice little bow.
Sean, okay? I know what you two
Nice
are
little
like.
bow. Nice
You
little
think
bow.
they can see
Nice
us?
little bow.
If they can, we're
Let's
just
see
three
the bow.
fellas out on the
It's
trail.
probably-
Act natural.
There's nobody
We'll be
watching
fine.
this, but
So,
a lot of people
you've
are
been gone
just
for a while.
enjoying everything.
Much as I
Star
love
Wars,
dodging the law
Star
and
Wars
sleeping in the
series,
dirt
and
with
all
you
that
derelicts,
jazz.
I do have other business to attend to.
Shut up
What
already.
happened in New
It's
York?
literally so
You
boring.
know how
Like,
life is.
God.
Never a straight road
And
anywhere.
like for me,
Especially with
I have
you.
never. I think I've
Nice
watched
to
one
know I
episode of
missed,
Andor.
though.
Maybe two.
Let's go. Stay with them.
You all right, Javier? You're quiet.
He hasn't stopped talking since we left you in Valentine. It's the longest ride of my life.
Cute, dear boy. Very cute.
But the fact. Okay, Andor.
Push
So
up, come on.
I never. I think I maybe watched
Apparently, there's a
two
camp
or
somewhere
one
around
episode of
here
Andor.
where the
And
bounty
if I did,
hunters
I do
meet.
not remember them.
Transfer before
I
continuing out
did.
west.
But I don't
I
remember them,
imagine
so
that's where
technically
they're
I didn't,
headed.
because I have no clue what's going on with that show. But I loved Rogue One, and so I was kind of confused of why I didn't have the passion to watch Andor. But I never dissed on it. I never, said this is the most boring piece of crap ever. I'm just like, it's not for me. Like, it's literally just not for me, I don't think. Maybe I'll get into it later on this year or later on this month or this week. Who even knows? Like, maybe I never get
They're
into
pulling
it.
into
And
shore.
that's okay.
Get your
Like,
binoculars out.
I'm
Let's see
okay
what
with that. I don't think I'm missing
we're
out.
dealing with here.
Like, people say, oh yeah, I'm missing out. Maybe I'll watch it. I don't know.
So who are these bounty hunters?
But just the fact
I don't know too
that
much about Ike Skeletons,
I don't
boys.
know.
But
Just
I hear they're a
rubs me
big
the wrong
crew.
way when somebody
Wild. Built some
didn't
reputation
even,
in the
like,
last
went
year or
into
two.
it
That
expecting
looks like
something
Sean to me.
Certainly
horrible or
kicking up
expecting
enough
to be
of a
disappointed.
fuss.
You're gonna
Yep,
get disappointed.
that's
Disappointed
definitely Sean.
if you expect
Oh, they're
disappointment.
giving him a
Like,
decent
that's the whole
kicking.
thing.
Well,
Like, that's literally
You can
why
only imagine the shit he's been giving
so
them.
many people
Oh, yes.
are like, ew, Disney sucks.
They're taking him up the
Disney
canyon.
sucks. Yeah, don't even get me started on Kenobi. Jesus Christ.
There's Charles on the other side. Let's go.
I think
What
that
about
one
the
was
other
the
two down
worst
there?
one.
I've got an
Because of the
idea.
black character.
Follow me.
That was the Inquisitor. It was very volatile. I wasn't there for it because it had come out before I was a Star Wars fan, but I know that it was very volatile because, hello, like, what are we talking about? Black woman in Star Wars? No. Yeah, incels hate black women and anything that's different than anybody else.
We should do this quietly if we
Okay.
can.
Leave it to me, gentlemen. I'll go around and create a distraction. Then you two sneak across and do the dirty on them.
Okay? Stay here.
But
Okay,
That's
let's
my
move
thing.
down. Don't
that's,
cross
that's
until he's
it.
got their attention.
I'm just saying that, you know, maybe don't go into
Wait here.
something
He's still reeling them in.
expecting,
Excuse
you
me.
know, like,
Dear brothers, my wife is taken
bad
Gravely
outcomes
ill.
or,
What's the problem?
you know, not
dear
too
Bessie.
good
You
outcomes.
take the one on the left.
Where is she?
Let's go now. Keep down.
I'm beside myself.
Just
If I lose
that people need to
Bessie,
be
I
able to
lose
face.
everything.
Calm down,
Because
mister.
Disney is a terrible corporation, and
I'm having a fit.
I feel bad for those, like, Daisy Ridley, and, the guy that played him. I don't know his name, sadly. I do know.
Come on,
what
let's
he
get up
looks
there.
like. John Boyega. John Boyega.
A pleasure as
Yeah,
always, Jen.
John Boyega. Nope. John Boyega.
Come on. We got
But
two
I
halfway
just-
up the canyon to
I
deal with.
just feel bad. I just feel bad for him. Like, I don't know. I just feel bad for him.
What you got there, eh? Those are very nice. Who's the guy you got them from? Is he alive still?
Come on, focus. Oh. Focus.
Vamos!
That's all my tidbits about Star Wars.
Push up on him. Another one on the cliff. You see him? I see Charles up there. Quick. Come on, let's get up there. Hey, watch out for these two. Here's Charles.
All good? Wouldn't go that far.
The camp's up. This way.
Come on.
Charles, you take the right. I'll go left. Take him down.
Goddamn army of these bastards. How much is Sean's found?
Maybe we should put him in ourselves.
Still time.
Push forward. On top of the tower. Who's got a shot on him? Move up. Come on. We got more coming down the hill.
lot less ugly from that other angle, Arthur.
I'll go ahead and go, Arthur.
Do I get a hug, Arthur? A warm embrace for a lost brother now
I'm
found.
bound.
You know, nothing means more to me than this gang. The bond we share. It's the most real thing to me. I would kill for it, I would happily die for it. But in spite of all of that, I would have easily left you here to rot at Charles Anstoff.
I don't believe a word of that,
I
Arthur.
don't
Get him out of
here.
here.
You're a great man, Arthur Morgan. The kind of young whippersnapper
Whippersnapper
can
can
really
really
admire.
admire.
Shut up. Right, we should split up. Javier, will you escort Mr. McGuire back to camp? Charles, best you ride separately. Be careful. There's patrols everywhere.
What about you?
I'm gonna see what's worth taking here. I'll meet you back there as soon as I can.
All right. Okay, come on. Have I got stories for you? Yeah, I can't wait. I imagine y'all missed me a lot, but fear not, the joy's back in your lives now.
Fair enough. The joy's back in your lives now. Oh, there you are, babe. Hey, buddy. You're the boy, you're the boy. Copper? Oh, it's gold. I was like, copper, what the hell? Rude. Oh, he's hungry. He's a hungry boy. He's a hungry boy. Hold on. I might start recording more, because I play games every day, all day. So, hopefully I start getting an audience. Or maybe not, I don't know. Oh, uh-oh. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Oh.
Yep.
At least you know how to swim. Oh, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Hello?
Please stop, oh, I beg you. Oh, I'm in bad sorts here. I took a little jaunt and have managed to get myself hopelessly lost.
Oh. Oh.
Yep.
I did not mean to do that. Oh my god. What the hell?
Good boy.
I am so sorry. I've played this game like 500 times and I've never done that before. What was that? Why did I click circle? What is happening to me? I think I'm losing it. Yeah, I think I'm losing my touch.
Yep.
Hello. What do we have here? Let me try to make up for... Oh, my hat is gone. I just realized my hat is gone. Who is this? Who is this? I don't care about you.
Hey there.
Can I help you?
Just taking a look.
We're with the Appleseed Timber Company. Head foreman. We're still getting started on this site, but we should have some fine Big Valley lumber for sale very soon if you're interested.
I'll keep that in mind.
We should be further along by now, but what can you do? I mean, look at these dolts. There's not a brain between them. Listen, you got any supplies for sale? Food, medicine? Starting to run low. I can't spare anyone to go into town, not the way things are going. I'd be happy to pay premium for them.
Here, let's see. Let's throw some coffee. Some of this. Some of that. Not horse reviver, because I'm very clumsy. Some salted beef. I have a lot of salted beef. Yeah. Do that.
Appreciate it. That should help keep us going.
Okay, yeah. You're welcome. Yeah, why not? These seem like a good group of people. They're cutting down trees, doing honest work.
That's my boy.
I'm leaving. Don't work too hard.
There ain't much danger of that with this bunch, my friend.
That's funny. Alright, well, we know what we can do to get a little extra money if we really need it. Good honest work. It's not robbing or stealing or nothing. Actually, I'm gonna... There we go. Got my hat on. Oh wait, actually. Save that. Money laundering and other sins.